need for our PSDS. And of course, it's not a happy event, but we really have to face the changes, everything. So, but this, but tonight, it will be a sharing of being be under the the management of you know you can do whatever you want. So there are bosses who are not that strict, and people become so complacent, really, because they think it's okay. But you know what, if I realized this time that it's not of it's not because of the leader, actually, because as far as government is concerned, the governance is concerned, I think we are not actually depending on the kind of government we had, because the only people who really are dependent on the government are those people who don't have a job, don't have a goal, because there are so many challenges in the life on the governance. But these people who really have a dream will not really be affected of what kind of government they are going to have, because these people can rely on themselves. I read this article or a book that's saying that people who plant a food is not really relying on the government for their for their food. So whether the government or the governance has a new people in the position, they are not really affected. May there will be drought, there will be calamities, but these people who are really helping and depending on themselves will not always rely on the government for support. Because it may be important that we really have leaders, but we are leaders by ourselves. We can always make change happen, especially within ourselves, because we are not depending on the people in the position. We are really depending on ourselves. Although there are things maybe controlled by the governance or by the government, it will still be ourselves to decide what kind of future we are going to have, what kind of present we are going to have. So I think it is not really the kind of leader that we have that will change our lives. It's the thought, it's the decision, it's the will, it's our will. So we can always change our, the future, our kind of life we are going to have if we decide, not on the kind of leader we have, not what kind of parents we have, not kind of teachers we have, but on the kind of mindset we have. So it's our decisions, it's our mindset to change the course of our lives. And so we are not depending on the leadership for our motivation, for our inspiration, for the will to move, the will to have a goal and to make it happen. Because we are the government. It is being said that the government is for the people, by the people, and the people. So it is us. We are the government. Maybe not in the position, but in ourselves, we are the leader. Yes, we are the captain of our soul. We are the one who give our dreams alive or life. So I think there is nothing wrong in the government. Maybe, but there is wrong in us, in every one of us. By blaming others on the course of our life, on the life on the kind of life that we have is being irresponsible. So everyone, I hope this message will reach you, and maybe we're going to disagree or agree, because there is a coworker that said that it depends on the leader that they are going to have. You know, there are many leaders that they are going to send. There is one phrase or one passage in the Bible that says the 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 master, or the parang the owner of the land sent some people, not his relatives. And so these people, or this person, was being killed by the tenants or by the people in the farm. And so he sent his son. So this son also was killed, and it was being compared to his son, Jesus Christ. So really, even though he sent his son, it is nothing. So even though this government will have so many leaders, good leaders, bad leaders, reliable leaders, we will not change a bit if we do not change ourselves. So being the leader, being the captain of our destiny, being us, it is us who really change the course of ourselves, the course of our destiny, the course of the life we're going to have. So I hope this will awaken everyone to rely on themselves for the growth they have. Maybe yes, they are going to blame governments or the leaders that their superiors, but being responsible for oneself is is the key for having a good, of a good life, of reaching our goal. Hi, Jan Delphine. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.